Okay, hello internet world. This is Norma Joe. Okay, I hope I can finish. Look at my adorable notebook of this puppy that's gonna eventually go in the bonfire when I finally have the bonfire. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'm hoping to finish this today, and we'll see how long it is. If I can finish it, that will finish the Two Towers parody, and then the next one is gonna be Zombie Fest 2, the sequel. Oh my god. I can't wait to go on to Zombie Fest 2. That's gonna be like out of this world. Okay. Let's begin. They run off cross country with Legolas and Aragorn frolicking and doing cartwheels like hyper kids with limitless energy, and Gimli is dying 1,000 deaths. That reminds me of the part in the Genre Travelers episode 2 where Kyle's just like running up the hill, up that steep incline. Soon they come to a ridge overlooking a spectacular view of the countryside. They stand on the edge and look out onto what lies ahead. Aragorn, with total don't give a fuck American accent. Legolas, what do you see over yonder? It's like yawn ... der. I don't know what I was going for. It's funny because some jokes, like, I can't remember, like, what the fuck the point of the joke was. Legolas spits on his sleeve and shines up his eyeballs as if they're glass. Oh my god. He squints out on the horizon. That's Rohan over there. We better be careful around them. They can be wild and unpredictable. Gimli, what's so wild about them? Aragorn, let me think of how to describe it. Cut to a montage of a bunch of insane horseback riders running through a town screaming, setting the entire town to blaze. The street, I thought it was gonna be like, people do it like circus horse tricks or something. The streets flooding with beer, everyone drinking and throwing their shirts around, shooting guns and chicken feathers flying everywhere and crazy shit. Cut back to the present. Aragorn shakes his head. You just have to meet them. Legolas, hey, I see the bunnies from here. The orcs are taking the bunnies too. Aragorn and Gimli, no, don't say it! Cut to Isengard. Okay, god, these jokes are so horrible. I guess that explains why I didn't continue this much further. Saruman on the phone, pacing back and forth. Yep, that's right. All new armies, all oiled up and ready to go. We're talking top of the line, turbocharged V6 engine. Is that even a thing? I think it can only go in 4s. Fresh, smog tested, and all that shit. This is gonna be the perfect army to represent the two towers. Yeah, the two evil-ass towers, meaning my Iron Tower and the one in Mordor. This ain't no Tower Records. Yeah, I said it. You jealous? Love you, bye. He hangs up the phone. Saruman rolls his eyes. Oh wait, was that Sauron or Saruman? Yeah, Saruman rolls his eyes. Ugh, investors. I swear. Anyway, what was I doing again? Oh yeah, Saruman is like my favorite character. He goes off to walk around his big General Motors in the 50s style factory and check out the production lines and shit. Saruman takes a push pop out of his pocket and starts eating it as he walks. My army is gonna be fucking amazing, and once the powers of evil take over Middle-earth, me and Sauron are gonna rule this place 50-50, mwahaha. Sauron's voice. I was thinking more like 2080. Saruman, ... A wizard can dream. Meanwhile, the orcs and every little worker are all chopping down trees like crazy, like imps in Dungeon Keeper, my favorite game, and working the machinery. One of them falls in and gets dragged around and around this giant wheel like a piece of trash in the spoke of a bike wheel. Saruman, anyone got a machete? Oh my god, what is that from? I think that's from Cover Verde. He mutters to himself and moves on. Fuck nature. It's all about iron and steel. A little cute, little Disney-looking bird comes over and lands on his shoulder. He just grabs it and bites the head off. The orc foreman comes running up to Saruman. Saruman, how's it all going? We gonna be ready in 2 weeks? Foreman, 2 weeks? 2 weeks? All super stressed out like Jared from Super Jail. Oh my god, I totally forgot about him. You're crazy, man. First of all, the rednecks keep attacking us, and we're running out of firewood and every other supply. What are we supposed to do? We'll never keep up production without stuff to burn. We can't do it. It's impossible. Saruman slaps him like a motherfucker. Oh, what was the thing in the last story where it was like they slapped someone like a hysterical like movie woman in the 40s or something like that? and then strangles him like Darth Vader. Saruman, don't tell me anything's impossible. He turns the orc towards the forest. Saruman, there's your firewood. Didn't you hear me when I said fuck nature? God, I gotta micromanage everything around here. He drops the orc and wanders off. Cut to Saruman outside, surrounded by a various assortment of mountain hillbillies, in parentheses, who've never shaved, showered, or brushed their teeth, and hippie college students. Saruman, you've done well for joining me. Admit it, you've been done wrong by the redneck horse people and these so-called traveling heroes. Well, now's your time to get your revenge! Shouts and hollers of agreement from all around. Random hillbilly. Yeah, they damn hicks drove me off my land and take it for them farms. Shouts of agreement. Yeah. College kid. They tied me and my friends up and stole our van and took us on a police chase. Oh, that's one of those fucking people. Pause. Random person. Yeah. Shouts of agreement from all around. Here. Person from Hills Have Eyes. They made me feel bad about my deformity. Everyone else, yeah. Saruman, yeah. Anyway, that's all the fault of those hick-ass rednecks. So get out there and kick their asses. Crickets chirping. No one moves. Saruman, what? What's the problem? Hillbilly. Well, how do we do it? Saruman slaps his head in frustration. Ugh. Haven't you ever seen an old monster movie? Be an angry mob. He walks around through the crowd and lights a bunch of sticks that the gatherers are holding with a Bic lighter and a can of gasoline so that they're now holding burning torches. Saruman, get on! He slaps one of the college guys on the ass. College guy, hee-haw! Oh, I guess it's like, hee-haw! He takes off running like a donkey, and everyone else runs off following in a big-ass herd, hollering and waving their torches around. Saruman, now that's more like it. Finally, I can get rid of those pesky horse hicks. He turns to go back inside. Now I gotta go watch Family Feud. Cut to the most confusing scene in the movie. When you're sitting there watching the super fucking long-ass ridiculous 3-hour director's cut of Two Towers, just think about the fact that they still never added anything to better explain this scene. But you know, whatever. Somewhere in a suburb of Rohan. Mom to two little kids. Quickly, children. You two have to ride to the king's barn castle. Son, why? Mom, I don't know, raise the alarm or something. I think it's actually just so they can escape, but okay. It's not that confusing. In the distance, the hillbillies and college kids are marauding and starting to burn the town down. Son, okay, yeah, let's go. Mom, not us, you, and your sister. Son, what? Hold up, why aren't you coming? Mom, no room for me, just you two. Son, okay, you know that's some bullshit. I'm 7 years old and a peasant. I'm like 60 pounds. My sister's 4 years old. The horse can hold all three of us, no problem. Mom, hey, watch your language, you little shit. And don't question me, okay? Just do it. Son, why? Mom, because sometimes God calls on us to do extraordinary things. Like when he called upon me to shoot your daddy. Now get up on the horse. Son, he rolls his eyes. The mom pulls the horse over and puts the kids up on it. Sister, I don't want to go. I don't want to. Whining and crying super annoyingly. Son, oh my god, shut up. You sound like Gollum. Mom, now get going. You guys gotta be the dramatic little orphans. Both kids, orphans! Mom, yeah. She slaps the horse and sends it running off for the barn castle of Rohan. Kids, that's fucked up! They trail off into the distance. Now cut to a new scene. It's raining and we find ourselves on a battleground where the battle just ended. It's a scene of total carnage and slaughter. From off to the side, a handful of blonde hicks appear from the rain and start searching around. Éomer, Teddy, you hear me? He's searching around. Teddy! Éomer and his friends go stalking around in the slaughtered corpses, turning over bodies and looking for Teddy. Older redneck. I found him. Éomer, woohoo! He comes over, finding his effeminate-ass cousin in the grips of death. Why is his name Teddy? I guess because it sounds better than, I don't know, Theodred or something, whatever his name was. Yeah, that could, I mean, it's like Theodore, and the nickname of Theodore is Teddy, so okay, I guess I get it. Teddy. Amer, oh man, we better get home. Other redneck, your uncle gonna be mad. Amer, I wish. He doesn't give a fuck no more about nothing. I guess I should be saying all this in like an Arkansas accent. All dejected. Let's just go home. They tie Teddy's wrists together and his ankles together and tie him to the back of the saddle like a sleeping bag. Then they all ride off. Yeah, like that. That's not a good way to ride when you're like disemboweled or whatever, but okay. Cut to the Rohanians riding up to the barn castle. Aomer gets down off his horse. Aomer to Teddy. How you feeling? Teddy, still tied to the saddle. He pukes. Aomer, rough. He unties Teddy and slings the wounded prince over his shoulders like a sack of Nigerian sweet potatoes. Oh my god. I only put that in there because I remember in high school we were reading that book, Things Fall Apart or something like that book, and they were talking about having yams. And then the teacher was like, this isn't yams like you guys think of yams. And then she like showed us a picture on the internet. And it's like these giant ass yams, like literally like this big. Like not even playing. Oh, Aomer throws open the doors of the barn castle. Hey! Anyone home? Win? Uncle T? Anyone around? Oh, Aowen, that's why her name was Win. Oh my god, is everybody gonna have nicknames? I don't remember this. No answer. The place looks as deserted as Dracula's castle. With a sigh, Aomer wanders with Teddy into the next room, which is some kind of dining room. There's a nice meal on the table with some chicken, bread, red wine, you know. Aomer, oh, like Dracula's castle. Aomer grabs a tablecloth and yanks it, and everything clatters to the floor. He flops Teddy on the table, then leans against the table and lights a cigarette. Oh my god. That's like, I just saw that fucking, the Batman movie. I was gonna do a review of it, but there's kind of like, even though it's a 3-hour-long movie, there's like basically nothing to say about it. And I just think it's funny how everyone that reviewed that movie, everyone seems to have the exact same talking points as everyone else, even like the pettiest ass shit, like, oh my god, Batman actually wears like eyeliner, so that like when he puts on his like mask, the like gaps between his eye holes don't show his real skin. It's just black because he's wearing black face paint. Oh my god. It's just like, who gives a fuck? Who honestly gives a fuck? Like, anyways, whatever. The point is, in that movie, there was that one part where the mob boss saying like, oh, he's talking to Bruce, and he's like, oh yeah, remember when at one time I came to your doorstep? And he's like, yeah. He couldn't just say, oh yeah, your dad like helped me or something. He's like, yeah, I was shot like right here. He's like, you want to see the scar? That's like right here, man. Yeah, your dad put me on the kitchen table. Like, you guys were eating dinner, and he just like this. He just like pushed everything on the floor. He's like, get me my scalpel. And he just like put him on the table, like plopped him right in front of his mom. And then he has the nerve to say to Bruce, yeah, you remember, you were standing at the top of the stairs watching the whole thing. He's like, ah, yes, the memories, the memories. It's just like, yeah, that's not fucking fucked up at all. That's not fucking weird at all. When you're a small-ass child and you see this depravity going on. I'll imagine, like, this is what I was thinking the most. I was like, imagine eating at that table the next night after that happened. I know Albert, or Alfred, whatever, knows how to clean up blood because he's ex-military or whatever, but, like, I mean, still, like, the memory, like, fresh in your mind and everything, it's like, you're like, it's like the very next night, you're, like, sitting around this table, it's just, like a candle holder in the middle of the table, and, like, the mom, the dad, and Bruce are just, like, all sitting around the table, just, like, very awkward, you know, kind of just not eating, you know, and just, like, very quiet. That's what I picture. Anyway, where was I? Aomer sighs out the smoke. When you home? Just then the doors bang open and Eowyn comes running in at full speed. She screeches to a halt next to Eomer. Eowyn, I came as soon as I could. She looks over at Teddy. My poor, poor cousin. She pets his hair. He gonna be alright. Oh my god, I'm not doing their accent at all. But you know how I am with accents. Eomer. Shit if I know. That's honest. Eowyn, what? Eomer. I mean, yeah, he'll be fine. He looks at her. You wanna smoke? You look ragged as hell. Eowyn hugs herself. I can't help it. I've been staying up nights worrying for you and Teddy and the boys. Eomer comes nearer. Well, why not relax with me? Take a load off, have a little bourbon. I'll still give good back rubs. He puts a hand on her shoulder, but she just wanders away. Eowyn, not right now. Eomer, come on, I ain't seen you in so long. Can't we just shower together like when we was kids? Oh, God. Eowyn just sighs all depressed and wanders out of the room. Eomer, even just cuddling, sit on the couch and eat some ice cream. I'd settle for ice cream. He follows her out of the room, leaving Teddy all alone. Teddy, ... A few moments go by, then Eomer comes back. He picks up the bottle of wine from the floor, which somehow it didn't smash into pieces, and hands it to Teddy. Eomer, here, take the edge off. That's fucked up. Cut to the chamber of the king, where Theoden is just vegging out in some kind of damn recliner chair with cow skins draped around. And I mean vegging out. I mean the dude looks dead, and he's wearing a baggy XXL sports jersey with a horse. Of course, a horse. Oh, like a picture of a ninja, and then like another little body, a practice body next to the ninja. This is me, I think this is just me practicing like highlights, basically, on like a black surface. Let me tear that one out. I'll put it with my collection. What? Oh my god, what's this? Okay, with the horse. Assuming it says with the horse on it. Is there any more? Look at this happy little face. Haha. I need to draw more. Okay, I feel like I'm getting closer or something. Okay, here we go. Things are like out of order. There's like pages of notes here. Okay. Baggy XXL sports jersey with a horse on it. Eomer and Eowyn go up to him. Eowyn, Uncle T, they found Teddy. He's hurt real bad. He been jumped by a bunch of orcs. Eomer, yeah, orcs been roaming around everywhere these days. It's getting out of control. You gotta fucking do something. Just then Wormtongue comes in, slinking all creepily. Wormtongue, hissing like a snake as he talks. Oh, come on, restless ponies. Why are you bothering your uncle with this bullshit? Leave the politics up to our friend Saruman. I am totally, like, winging this. It doesn't have that, but how else am I supposed to do a snake hiss? Eomer and Eowyn scoff in disgust. Eomer, Saruman ain't our friend. He's sending his orcs out to take our country over. Eowyn, yeah, to Theoden. Come on, Uncle T. When you gonna finally fire this dude? I mean, are you really gonna trust someone named Grimy Wormtongue? Wormtongue corrects her. That's Grima Wormtongue. Or I should say that's Grima Wormtongue. Eowyn, ugh, and you're scaly too. And you're a scaly too. Wormtongue, a what? Eomer, cold-blooded. Eowyn, pale ass. Eomer, looking like the Walking Dead. Eowyn, Slytherin motherfucker, and it's Slytherin like Harry Potter. Eowyn and Eomer high five. Wormtongue. He goes over to the king and puts his hands over his ears like one of those loser parents when they don't want their fucking 2-year-old to hear a swear word or something. Wormtongue, let's change the subject. Forget about all that orc bullshit. I mean, come on, let's be honest. None of us really hate orcs, right? In fact, I think they give a country character and diversity. Shit-eating grin. Eomer narrows his eyes. Excuse us a second. Cut to out in the hallway or something. Eomer pushes Wormtongue against the wall. What the hell, dude? I mean, damn, I knew you was a slimy, grimy scumbag and all that, but now you're siding with orcs? They are not cool. In case you ain't noticed, we got Disney rules here. Ugly and disfigured equals evil. Wormtongue picks Eomer's hands off him. Your accusations are very hasty, my friend. Just then Eowyn walks in. Eowyn. Eomer, you got a phone call wanting you to take some survey. They say they from... Then she realizes that Eomer is about to strangle Wormtongue. Eowyn. ... I'll tell him call back later. She turns and hurries out of the hall. As she vanishes around the corner, Wormtongue pops a boner against Eomer's leg. That's explicit. Well, we don't see it, but we see Eomer's reaction. Eomer, sick, dude! What the fuck is... Ugh. He growls darkly. So you think you're gonna fuck her, huh? He gets really up close to Wormtongue like they do in all action/crime movies to be as dramatic as possible. Eomer, you know, some guys will kick your ass for going after the girl they love. Some guys will kick your ass for going after their sister. But you get to have both. He cocks his fist back to punch Wormtongue's teeth out. But suddenly from behind, someone grabs his wrist, and he looks back in surprise. There he's met with the sight of 4 hick-ass blondes who all look alike. Eomer, who are y'all? He looks them over, points to one of them. Hey, didn't I see you before, behind the Gas and Go? What is that from? I didn't make up Gas and Go. That is from something. Maybe it's from Squidbillies or something. Blonde hick crosses arms, irritated. Yeah, you left me passed out by the dumpster. Eomer, yeah, well, you sold me some bunk smack anyway. Oh my god. Well, today it would be fentanyl, so, you know, Wormtongue. How do you like my beautiful clones, Eomer? Oh, they're clones. Son of the Mustang. I whipped them up just this morning from the inbreed-o-matic. Eomer looks from Wormtongue back to the clones. Oh shit, I'm running out. Oh, whatever, I'm just gonna extend the time. Clones all crack their knuckles. Eomer. Cut to the alley behind the barn castle. Yeah, that exists. Yeah, of course there has to be an alleyway. The clones heave-ho Eomer out with that Looney Tunes boot to the ass sound effect, and he crash lands in a bunch of trash bags next to the dumpster. Clones brush off their hands. They slam the door. Eomer crawls out of the trash. He picks a banana peel off his head. I know they call us white trash, but this is ridiculous. I kind of love this. Oh my god, I might keep this notebook. Now cut back to our little band of heroes. Legolas is now the only one skipping along with limitless energy. Aragorn and Gimli are dragging along, tired as hell, drinking gin and singing. Drinking and trying to exercise is not good. I mean, maybe when I was like 21. I can't really do that anymore. No, when I was 21, I didn't even drink yet, so whatever. Roll the music. Oh my god, Gimli. Almost Heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shining Gold River. I know it's supposed to be Shenandoah River, but I always sing it Shining Gold River. Aragorn, life is old there, older than the trees. Gimli, younger than the mountains. Aragorn growing like a breeze. Or is it weeds? I don't know. Or is it blowing like a breeze? I don't know. Both leaning on each other. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. Across the way, the orc pack is running along. Orcs. What were the orcs singing last time? Oh, they were singing Rude Boy. I'm a rude boy. The orc pack is running along. Orcs also singing West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. Legolas joining in. All my memories gather around her. My new lady, stranger to blue water. Orcs dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Aragorn, misty days of moonshine. Or I think it's Misty Taste of Moonshine. What the fuck? I obviously didn't have the lyrics with me. Gimli, teardrop in my eye. Orcs, country roads, take me home to the place I belong. Heroes, West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Marion Perry, riding on the orcs, take me home, country roads. Record scratches, okay, enough of that. Legolas, standing on a rock, watching the orcs from a distance. Damn, it's like no matter how much we run, we can never catch up. I mean, you'd think these motherfuckers are like pulling a sled for the Iditarod or something. Suddenly we hear a little twinkly sound, like something magical just happened. A sudden burly, slurring voice comes from behind them. They all jump and look over. Voice, did somebody say pulling a sled or something? They are all met with the sight of a huge 7.5 foot tall, modern-ish, red-headed Viking with a big-ass Grizzly Adams beard. Welcome Yukon Cornelius, Prospector del Norte. He has a big sled of which he's wearing the harness, and about like 8 random-ass dogs, in parentheses, none of them being snow dogs, riding on the sled. And then that's where it ends, man. That's where it ends. But okay, let me go back because there was a whole bunch of notes earlier that shows like what I was gonna write, and I totally don't remember any of that shit. So, what is this? Fucking emo ass song in here. Okay, so let's see. Leather ponies being whipped on a sled. Okay, great. Aragorn, save the kink talk for when we got more energy. Mary and Perry, Cockney orcs. We want to rest. It's like we're being whipped on a sled. Urkai, fine. Lazy, low-class Cockney orcs, sounding like gravediggers in a 50s horror movie. Perry at Mary, have you forgiven me? They make up. Trees making noise, / you hear that? A poem from the Wolfman, except about trees. What? I wonder what I had in mind for that. I guess it's like, may become a tree when the tree bane blooms. I don't know. When the tree beard walks. I don't know. Urkai, I'm hungry. Orcs, we want meat. Why can't we have bunny? Saruman wants them alive. Why? I bet they're virgins, and he wants to deflower them. Okay. Pip, oh, we're not virgins. Mary, shh. Mary and Perry get the whole squad to riot when the lead Urkai wanders off. Mary and Perry escape. Squeal like a piggy. The rednecks. Each one of these is like a bullet point, by the way. Like, look at how it's written. It's like really bad handwriting, too. Like, I was clearly doing this in a hurry. The rednecks come through. Legolas, they say when it's a red dawn, someone got killed in the script. What? Ghostly horse whinny and music blasting. The rednecks and heroes cross paths. Aragorn, hey mofos, what's up? They shoot the djinn right out of. Oh, I remember that when he comes out and he's like, hey, how you guys doing? And he's like he puts up his hands like this, like hey, and he's holding like the bottle, and yeah, they with their rifle. I guess not shotgun because that would be a scatter shot, but yeah, they shoot the bottle like right out of his hand. I remember that imagery. Right out of his hand and surround them. Gimli. Yeah, nice going. Éomer frisks them up against the horses. Legolas defends Gimli from Éomer's threats. Gimli, oh, I didn't know you cared like that. Aragorn, son of Gimli, son of ... And Legolas. Legolas, I don't talk about my dad. Yeah, his dad is Frackle, so Éomer sees that they're legit by their IDs. Éomer, sorry, I'm a little high and just got kicked out of my house, plus my uncle's being possessed, so you know it's stressful. That old white wizard is a cunt. Coughing fit. Cunning bastard. That is like fucking. What is that episode of South Park when he tries to say something and he keeps being like, she's a cunt. She's a cunt. Cunning bastard, and he got spies everywhere. Aragorn, we ain't spies, we're looking for our little friends. Éomer, who? Aragorn, a bunch of Urkhais. Éomer, what? It's just E-A at this point. A, they were kidnapped. E, woo, okay, thank God. We killed them all. G, but the bunnies. Children? E, did I stutter? A, hold up, you killed children? E, look, I told you I had a lot on my mind. L, you sick bastards. E, you can look in the barbecue pit if you want. Everyone, weirded out emoji face. E, I feel real bad. You want some coupons to Steakhouse? It's on me. God. I tried to get into couponing for a little bit, didn't work out. Éomer gives them horses, and then all the rednecks leave to catch a concert. In parentheses, parking lot style. They ride up to the barbecue pit, head on a stick like Lord of the Flies. Legolas at barbecue pit. God damn. Gimli finds the bunny belt. I should write all my stories like this from now on. Gimli finds the bunny belt. Legolas, fanning his face to not cry. Aragorn kicks the helmet with all that swearing and falls on his ass. He falls on his ass this time. Okay, I think the swearing part is supposed to be like that movie Urban Legend, one of my favorite fucking movies. Like, there's one part where the blonde guy, he like opens because you know they put little miniature poodle like in the microwave because of course, and when he opens the microwave he just says like this string of curses. It's like 20 cuss words in a row, and then it's funny because on like when it's on TV they like edit it all out, but they like it was just so weird. Like when I saw it edited for TV, it's like they instead of just cutting out like the entire block of what happened, like because they don't want to have the cursing, they like leave in like just like a half a second here, a fraction of a second here. So it's like in quick, like he opens the microwave and then in quick succession, you just see all these really quick reactions where he's just like, because it's like he's cursing like in between those, but they cut it all out, so it's just really awkward and weird. And they leave in some sounds like where he's like, it's just so bizarre. Anyways, where was I? They see the bunny trails and track them. They tell the story of how the bunnies got free, but it's totally wrong. Legolas, what the fuck are we in now? CSI? They follow the bunnies to the edge of the forest. Legolas, why would they go in there? Gimli, you stupid, they were about to be killed by orcs or rednecks. And two, what's so bad about these woods, really? Yeah, at Marion Perry in the woods. Pip, did we lose him? Mary, yeah, orc appears. Bunnies, fuck, it's like trying to get away from Samara. He's unkillable. Okay, and that's it. That's all there was.